Welcome to the PREPS 6 video series. In this video series, I'm going to discuss the step and repeat functionality in the PREPS 6 user interface. With the new PREPS 6 user interface, to utilize the step and repeat function, we need to add files. So through our Files pane, through the plus, or through the job menu to add files, we're going to come in and add the documents we'd like to work with. In this particular example, I'm going to drag and drop my artwork in. So I'm going to pull in a variety of resource files into my Files pane. Now, to take full advantage of those files, I would like to come in and go through my resources, pick my media, pick my stock size, and add my marks. Now I'm going to utilize the products that I have available. In my file list, I have an instruction card comprised of 5.5 by 8.5 and a postcard also of 5.5 by 8.5. I'm going to drag my product onto my imposition. As I add that product to my imposition, I am given 4 fields that I can define the left, right, top, bottom value for that element. Once I have that placed, in my top toolbar of press runs, I'm going to select the step and repeat icon. This will give me a new dialog in which I can choose from a trim to trim basis, bleed to bleed, or gutters, in which I can define horizontally and vertically different gutter values. In this case, I'm going to stick to a bleed to bleed. I'm going to click in the top right corner of my element and stretch. And as I stretch, PREPS will draw a proxy box for the other placements. It should also be noted that as you pull, PREPS is calculating the grid. In this case, you see 3 by 2 and in parentheses 6. Now when you release, PREPS will populate that series, that step and repeat. What makes a step and repeat unique is now that those elements have been created, they are grouped. And all I did there is I just moved it around until I found my horizontal and vertical center on my sheet, illustrated by those horizontal and vertical lines. Again, since it is grouped, I can come into any of the 4 dimension boxes and type in a position should I desire that. So I'm going to move it back to its original location. This particular case, I am building a sheet-wise work style. So because I pulled in a page 1 or a front for my instruction card, I will flip my press run view over and I can see the back. I can now select the page 2 or back of that artwork and drag and drop to populate. I'll flip back to the front. Now my postcard, I'm going to drag that also. And in this case, drag it to the right side, and you'll notice it's going to snap to the bottom edge and snap to the right edge of the previous group. I will again use my step and repeat, lasso, stretch it out. Now I have 2 groupings. This postcard also has a backup, so I'm going to flip the side and add the artwork. Finally, I'm going to go back to the front. I'm going to select both elements, and I want them to be centered on the horizontal, so I just clicked and dragged. Last, that brings me to my final product, my business card, 3.5 by 2. And I'm going to come in and do something unique here. I'm going to add it to my sheet, but I think I'm going to get more product if I rotate this. So I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees, snap it to an edge, and then do my step and repeat. Again, because it's grouped, I could use my auto center, found it. And I still have a little bit more room, and so I'm going to come in and put some more business cards here on the top. And step and repeat. And it looks like I might have gone a little bit too far, but at any rate, I can undo and come in and reapply another step and repeat. And now it has found its center left to right. And I can select all of these elements at that point in time, and if I wanted to pull them down or get a fixed value here at the bottom, I could do that. So this concludes my discussion of the step and repeat feature in PREPS 6. For additional information and further PREPS 6 video resources, please check out eCentral at KODAK.com. And for technical support, please contact the Response Center. Thank you.